Greetings, Una D here from O2 Energy Evolution. I just wanted to take a little time today to tell you about my week because I talk about energy and sometimes I'm going through it, right? So, it's hard to refocus your energy, but you've seen me. I've been giving you examples of things that I've been doing to refocus my energy. And some of you know I'm moving out of my home. I haven't moved out yet. I'm moving when divinely guided to move, waiting on some things to happen. Anyway, blah blah. In the beginning of the week, I didn't have enough money to get a loaf of bread. I was like a couple cents short. I kid you not. I was like, I don't need bread, but I'd like some bread. And then I found a nickel on the ground on my walk on Tuesday. And I was like, oh, I got enough for a loaf of bread. And then I found out I had $5 in an account that I never touch. So now I got $5.05. And then at the end of the day, my sister came by. My sister came by and blessed me with some isogenics that she wasn't using. And I was like, ooh, that's so nice. She gave me a 50 because she knew I needed it. And gave me a little weed. Bless you. And so that was cool. And then other things that were cool that happened this week. And I say this to say that like I really was shifting my energy. I was waking up in the morning and I was like affirming that I was gonna have a good day. I was just moving on and I felt rich. I never have felt like I was going to be without anything, but at times when you're going through something, it doesn't feel good regardless if you're gonna be all right or not. So I had to really just get into the feeling of I'm gonna be all right. And so that happened. And so I went and paid my phone bill, which needed to be paid. And the next day, so that was Wednesday, I paid my phone bill. The next day, I kid you not, I had $800 in my account. And then the day after that, I had another couple, a little over 1,000, so like 2,000 in a week. And in the beginning of the week, I couldn't even buy bread. But I used energy. I was just appreciative of everything that came around. And I just want to tell you, no matter what you're going through, if you focus your energy, then it's going to be all right. Like it's always been all right. And you know that God is going to provide for you in every moment. You'd be amazed at what shows up for you just in the sheer belief and the sheer shifting of energy. So don't stay stuck if you're in a place. It doesn't matter if it's a financial place or like an emotional state or a relationship. It doesn't matter what it's in. Just shift your energy and focus on everything's going to be all right. And then just take steps wherever you can towards whatever you can and watch things change. Like I said, I couldn't buy bread at the beginning of the week. Now I got bread. You understand? Be blessed. Work on your energy. Work on belief. Know everything's going to be all right. Have a wonderful day. I also wanted to add um, on Monday, I went for a walk and I decided to go a little farther than I would normally go. And I'm walking through the beautiful Creekway, which I've shown you before. And I'm looking at this plane. I always get planes that fly low over me. And I'm like, I like the planes. And I'm looking at the plane flying over me. And as the plane was flying this way, a crane came flying this way. And it was probably a little higher than my ceiling. It felt like I could touch it. Not a crane, I would say a crane. A heron, whatever they're called. But the wingspan, oh my gosh, it has to be taller than me. I mean, long, you know what I'm saying. And that was a beautiful moment. And then the next day when I went and I found the nickel on the ground, I was walking and I saw a red-tailed hawk come past and I was like, oh, that was beautiful. Let me try to, catch it. I watched it fly into a tree. So when I got almost to the tree that the hawk was in, I was like, oh, that's magnificent looking at it. And it flew off across the creek, which is small, so I can look, and flew into another tree. And I was like, okay. So then I just kind of moved closer and was like, I'm just going to stand here and, watch it for a bit. I don't have anything to do. And it put on a show for me. It came out of the tree and it was just like, I mean, it was just over my head just for a while. I mean, for a while for a hawk, it had to be at least a minute, 2 minutes probably from the tree to over me, and then a little past me, and just kept on going for a little while until I started walking and it flew off too. And then later on that day, same day, I got $5.55. He was out there not too far, in my sight when I stepped out onto my front porch. So those were two cool examples. Oh, one more. And I was like, I always get nice cars coming past my house. And I was like, you know what I never see? I never see like a 20s, like Roadster. I don't know what kind of cars they are, but I was like, I never see that. And then 1 or 2 days later, I was walking to the store and there was one parked right here on the corner. And I was like, look at that. That's cool. That's some cool manifestation. So I just wanted to share those things. It's just little ways instead of focusing on money, just little things you can focus on to see what you can make of it. I wanted to share that as part of the story too. So have a wonderful day.